Hello everyone, it's me, Team Mario C, and welcome back to another episode of Hytale. Ow. Yeah, this guy's strong. This guy's very strong. Like, insanely strong, actually. Blimey. Welcome back. The night is a little bit more dangerous than I remember it being. Let's go ahead and spam berries so that we have enough health to take this guy on. Let's also get some wild meat in the campfire. Welcome back. Last episode we built our base, which looks like this. I added some new workbenches. The furniture workbench has these really pretty lanterns and candles and lanterns and things, so we've started to ever so slightly decorate. We have a tanning rack for turning hide into leather, and I think that's it in addition to the furniture workbench. Today we are going to be doing some mining, but first we really need to take this guy on. Now he looks pretty bloody menacing. If I can keep him at this range, it's quite effective actually. So what did I get from that? A void heart. The still beating heart of a greater denizen of the void. Very, very menacing. Now you will have noticed that I have crafted myself some crude daggers, and the reason for that is because the daggers, they're I kind of just wanted to test them out, and I've also seen some footage of them being good for maneuverability. Now their normal attack is very fast, but also basically deals no damage, at least with the crude dagger. But that's not surprising. Like you can see it demonstrated. It's like 1357, 1357. It's absolutely pathetic. At least with the crude daggers. But then you have the ability, which does a shish. Best way to describe it. But the main thing is that when you press and hold, it has a very interesting charge attack. Now I'm going to demonstrate a few things. So normally, if you do nothing, if you just press hold and move forwards, it pushes you forward a bit and then slashes. Right, like that. You remember that attack pattern. But one of the interesting things is, if I compare it to this, there's been a few occasions where I think frame perfect inputs with this charge attack have given me way more height than I realised. But you can kind of get a similar thing with these daggers. Like, if I show you, this is how much I jump normally, right? That is how much I jump with these daggers. So I can literally go up to... okay, well, I'm still getting used to it. But if I regen my stamina, I can go up to this, and I can just go... Hang on. Maybe that's too much. I can get up, like, on high ledges way easier than I could before, which is pretty cool. Obviously, you have to get the timing right, which is a whole other thing. But the attack also changes when you're near an enemy. So if I press and hold, it does like a recoil type thing, but it also does way more damage when you're using these charge up stamina consuming attacks, which is great because it kind of like keeps me safe. And if I go and try and fight a normal skeleton, okay, that didn't work properly. But you can see I kind of knock back. So if I have full stamina going into a fight against normal enemies, I can kind of just keep my distance even though I'm using daggers. Basically, it's almost like a hit and run attack, which is really quite cool, must be said. And I think it's good for movement as well. And then, yeah, that attack too. Now, I have done a little bit more than just decorate the interior off camera. I have moved items into their respective chests. And where have I been keeping these in here? Saving up Essence of Life to try and buy some recipes, I think. But yes, one thing I did get was I found a little cave. A cave whose marker I think has disappeared, but who I think is just here on my target location. What I'm going to do is I actually have enough iron in my storage stuff to make an iron pickaxe, which requires light leather, linen scraps, and iron ingots. And I'm going to use that to take on our enemies. We have a bunch of arrows. We should now have a bunch of wild meat. Actually, something I didn't quite appreciate is that the stack of wild meat only goes up to 25. Very interesting. Maybe I just deposit off my berries. I think I should probably just deposit off my berries. So yeah, we are going to go on an expedition. Now, I'll give you a little hint at what we encountered. Actually, no, I'll show you that later. I'm going to wait for this food to cook, and then we're going to head straight to that cave. Okie dokie, here is the cave entrance. As you can see, I already explored it a little bit because I've placed some torches. I actually should have grabbed more torches in hindsight. But let's head on down. Now, when I was exploring this before, well, first things, the caves are absolutely full of these stalagmite things. It reminds me a lot of, oh my god, what's going on here? I've actually got sun on my monitor in real life, so when the areas that are dark are definitely dark. Like, I genuinely can't see anything in the darkness. But there is lava down there, which is a bit scary. But I also saw some copper ore, which is what we are here for. We're going to try and get a full set of armor today. I'm hoping I can find enough iron to make a full set of armor, but at the very least we're going to get a full set of copper gear. Now, there was an update recently in the patch. I don't think I've progressed far enough for that specific update to matter to me, but apparently there are now dinosaurs in the game, which is honestly terrifying. I feel like if I encounter a dinosaur, I'm going to just run immediately, but I don't think I can, so not too worried. The ores are very interesting because they pop out of the blocks, which is just a very nice feature. Like, it makes sense, but it does look weird. But we're now up to 15 copper ore, which is excellent. But let's head back round to our initial entry point, because where I actually went on my first trip down is over here, where I encountered what feels like a dungeon with 2 chests. Now, can I mine these and use these at my base? Yes. I don't think these respawn, so I might just use these as cool looking storage chests. But then I came down here, and there is a massive cavern. And as you can see from the environment effects, this cavern gets a little bit warm. It gets quite warm. I don't know how sophisticated the cave biomes are in this game. Obviously, I'm playing the series blind, so, you know, anything could happen, if I'm honest. Okay, my copper pickaxe has broken and become less effective. Oh, it has become less effective. It still works, though. So obviously you can repair it with a repair kit or whatever message it said there. And we have some more. I think this is the iron ore we are after. So we're definitely in the right place. It is a bit spooky, must be said. Oh, that looks like a boss, right, guys? I'm not crazy. That's just straight up a boss.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Am I gonna die if I go and try and fight that guy? What do we think, guys? Do we think I can take him in 2 pieces of copper armor? I think I could take him. Who am I kidding, bro? Who am I kidding? Yes. I mean, the penalty for dying in this game isn't that bad. So I feel like we should at least try, right? I mean, how bad can it be? How about we bow him and see how much damage it takes? I think that's 26, 38. Guys! Yeah, I would have died if I tried to melee this guy. What the... We've passed 200, surely. I've stopped doing the maths. Okay. That has got to have been like 500 health, bro. What? Essence of fire and an iron ingot. That wasn't even a boss. That's just the mobs that are in this area. Okay, can I fight them melee? Okay, wait. No, I think we can do this. I think we can do this. I think we'll be fine. We've got lots of iron ore on the ceiling. I need to mine this stuff. So what are you? That guy's tongue just stick out? It did, right? I'm not... Yep. Okay, yeah. Let's try and mine some of the iron that's in the area. Actually, let's grab our iron pickaxe. So this is volcanic cobble. I'm gonna die. Bro, I pressed right click. Why did it... Aww. Damn. Bugger. Okay. So I have turned down the inventory loss even more than it was, so we didn't lose that much. Let's just get some more copper gear. And what do I need for a repair kit? So I'm guessing it fully repairs the item, but it will lose up to 10% of the maximum durability. So I don't really care about the broken copper pickaxe because I have a spare copper pickaxe. And I have an iron pickaxe too. So let's put away this thing. But what happens if I... Do I like hold... Oh, there we go. You use it like an item. Okay, that makes sense. So did it lose some of its max durability? Yes. So this item was fully repaired, but its max durability went from 80 to 72. So it lost... I guess that is 10%, isn't it? Probably. Yeah, okay. Maybe there's a skill or something that represents your ability to repair things. Anyway, We now have some copper gear, so we should be able to make, at the very least, a copper cuirass, which has automatically been equipped to the chestplate slot. Now, I have 6 copper. Is that enough to make the blacksmith anvil and the chef's stove? It is. So these are the 2 workbenches that I didn't have down yet. So let's get them down. We'll probably put the blacksmith's anvil near the armorer thing, and then the chef's stove can go there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, what can I make in here? Oh, we can make food. So any type of raw meat. Okay. Okie dokie. Popcorn instantly restores 15% health. So does bread. Oh my days. Okay, you can process fish, cheese, any milk bucket, flour, spices. Okay. Right, well we have to go down and get our stuff back, right? And this copper pickaxe I'm retiring. We need some more arrows. Now, what weapons can we make? We can make the iron sword. We can make a mace, potentially. We can make an iron battle axe. We can make iron daggers. And we can make a crossbow and an iron short bow. I think I might want to make an iron hand crossbow. Yeah. Oh, no, surely, bro. Ding. Oh, yeah. Okay, the Q is just one extra powerful bolt. That's fine. So this consumes a lot of arrows, but arrows are not a problem. It has 6 ammo slots. Okay, well the damage is definitely lower, but the burst fire capability of this is very powerful. And now that I've got it loaded, if I go... Oh. Okay. It doesn't... The ammo does not stay loaded. That's good to know. That's good to know. Let's go get our revenge on that cavern. Is this another different cave? Oh, this is a spidery biome. This iron pickaxe is so much better, bro. It's actually crazy. Wow, these caverns do go on forever, huh? Oh, hello! A goblin miner. So there are goblins in the underground. Well, I kind of already knew that because one of the memories that I think I forgot to mention earlier is this bomber guy that I found. In that little dungeony bit. I don't even know if I actually showed him off. Ah, this is... Oh, hello. How effective is... Pretty effective. Anyway, that's another way up to the surface. I don't like the cobwebs. Makes me feel like there's got to become some kind of spider dungeon near here. Okay. Oh. No, I'm good. Oh, those noises are not fun. There's also a lot of copper here, but I just want to illuminate the air. Oh my god, there's so much copper here. What the hell? Bro, look at the copper veins. Because I don't want to die again, we are going to wait to go and meet the spiders. For now, we're going to head back. Where is back? Is back this way? Yes. Oh, he's back. Speaking of back, the bomber guy's back. See? And he dropped bombs and stuff. Weird. Anyway, yeah, I'll note this little staircase leads to the spider bit. I'll make a mental note of that. Good, good. Now, let's head back down. We do have lots of resources. Maybe we should take the resources back to base. But I'm not going to, because I'm feeling spicy. Bro, this ambient noise is crazy. So this is basalt cobble. And then this is volcanic cobble. Which is just even tougher. It's hard to break even with an iron pickaxe, which is saying something. Did my items all despawn? I don't actually know how the death mechanics really work. No diamonds down at the bottom of the lava pool? That would be fun. Oh, that guy teleported, right? I ain't messing with that. Incandescent skeletal mage. Yeah, I ain't messing with that. Not messing with that one bit. Wow, the structures around here are actually really cool. But I'm not seeing much iron, bro. Everywhere I look is like copper. The copper's fine, like it's chill, but I've got so much of it now. I thought the place would be full of iron, but it's disappointing me slightly. Oh, that was painful. That was very painful. The lava did break my fall though, didn't it? Which honestly, not a bad result. I am now also out of torches and running low on food. I was not able to collect any loot from my previous life's corpse. And there is plenty more exploring to be done here. I would have liked to have come away with more iron. But all I am seeing around here is copper, and lots of copper. Which is great, don't get me wrong. It's not as valuable as iron to me right now. Oh. Yeah, we have quite a lot of copper and iron now. The hall has gone crazy. I feel like, yeah, I do feel like we're getting into greed territory now. Yeah, you know what? No, we're booking it. Yeah, we're booking it. we're booking it. We're booking it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm calling it. We have 35 iron ore and way more copper than I thought I was getting from this one trip. So let's head out immediately. And we have returned to the surface. That was actually really enjoyable. This crossbow, a fantastic new addition. Don't regret the 6 iron I spent on this one bit. We came out with 100, 125, nearly 150 copper ore, and there is a lot still down there if we ever need to get more copper. We are definitely about to make some copper, full copper armor, and possibly more copper tools, but I think we might be able to upgrade our workbench, but that might not be the priority for our iron ingots. But I'm going to get all of this smelted as soon as possible. I might have to get another furnace. Yeah, if I'm going to be doing more expeditions like that, multi-furnaces is probably the best call. Okay, if I am going to be using daggers in some capacity, it would probably make sense to make some iron daggers, just because, I mean, I want to be able to deal damage, and the crude daggers, as cool as they are, probably aren't going to cut it. Let's go ahead and give these guys a test. Oh, okay. I didn't see the number there, but the press and hold did one-shot him, which definitely counts for something. Now, with all of this iron and copper, I can unlock workbench tier 2. However, what would that actually give me? Well, it would give me access to 3 new workbenches, which I don't really know what they would do. The Arcanist workbench apparently requires thorium, and the Alchemist workbench requires more gold than I currently have. So those guys seem ahead of my current area. There's also a rail cart and rails, which is just fantastic, actually. Yeah. So there's more workbenches that could be unlocked, but I don't think, until we get thorium or cobalt, which we obviously don't currently have, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Beyond that then, obviously we've currently been eating meat skewers, but I might just go, because fruit, 76. What do I have 76 of? I'm guessing I have two apples somewhere. In terms of what else I can make with my materials then, obviously there are a great deal of copper tools that I could forge. Could also forge the iron short bow as an alternative to the iron hand crossbow. I do kind of like that idea. Would require the use of 6 iron though. However, how much do I need in total to make all of this armor? Quite a lot. 13 plus 7 is 20. Plus 16 is 36. Plus 9 is 45 iron. Interesting. Well, it might not be a full set of iron armor, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with helmet, gauntlets, and greaves, all iron. And then at the moment, while I don't have enough iron ingots, I'm going to keep the copper cuirass. So we need more light leather for that though, which will require me to turn all of this into it slowly but surely in the tanning hide. Okay, I've decided, screw the full iron armor. We're just going to make iron greaves because that's the one piece I didn't have yet, and we're going to use the rest of the iron we have for other things. We now have a mountain of copper, which is excellent. We want to make an iron hatchet because we want the best tools available to us. And I think the steel halberd is just really good. Like I think this is equivalent I don't know, but I'm assuming it's roughly equivalent to iron stuff at the moment. So I'm just going to keep it. And, well, we have the iron hand crossbow and the daggers now. But I have lots of iron spare, which means I should be able to make lots of repair kits, which is obviously really important. What did I need 8 leather for? And now I can make a backpack. So right now we have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 36. So we have 45 slots, including the hotbar. If we unlock the backpack, it doesn't auto-equip. We equip it. Okay, so if we click on the backpack, we now put extra stuff in here. And we encountered a number of fun and somewhat horrifying creatures over the course of this episode, which is excellent. Yeah, no, I'm really happy with the progress we've made. We did a phenomenal mining run there. I managed to get so many resources, which is fantastic. And we now are set up with the iron tools, and I think after doing so much exploration underground, our next episode is going to focus on exploration above ground. I want to explore our local area a bit more, check out all of the biomes, find as many creatures as possible. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really genuinely am. This crossbow might consume a lot of arrows, but I'm a big fan. And the arrows do get returned if you exit out of it, which is good. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. Take care guys. Goodbye.